In a previous video about buying option contracts, we learned that a purchase call essentially controls 100 shares of the underlying asset. It would make sense then, if I have the option to purchase 100 shares at a particular price, I should also be able to sell a call. And that is exactly what a spread allows us to do. And this can be a good strategy if you don't own 100 shares of a stock and still want to be able to sell a call. Like Target here, you may not have $12,000 to buy 100 shares. So first, let's build a spread and then we'll jump over to option strat, which will allow us to see the profit loss over time. Now I'm using Robinhood, but this concept is the same with all brokers. So first, select that you want to buy a call. And then we need to choose a strike and an expiration date. For this demo, let's assume that I think Target is going to go up in price in the next week or so. I would choose March 7th, 7 days from now. And let's assume that I don't think it's going to move much. In this case, I might look at a close to the money strike of, say, $123. Clicking this, you'll see that it's going to cost me $590 to purchase this contract. But now, let's switch over to sell a call. And if I don't think Target is going to move that much, then I would want to pick a strike maybe $1 above the call I just purchased, like this $124 strike. Click this, and now I am going to receive $525 for selling this call. And again, your broker will allow you to do this without owning 100 shares of the stock, because with the purchased call, I now control 100 shares at this $123 price. Robinhood recognizes this as a call debit spread. Now, how this spread works. If Target goes down in price, we will lose the money it costs us to open this position, in this case, $65. If Target goes up in price, then we are going to buy 100 shares at this $123 price. We're going to turn around and sell them right away for this $124 price, and that's $100 minus the $65 it costs to open this trade, netting us $45. Now you might notice that Robinhood is showing us $65 here, and down here it shows us a 52.48 graph. So what's going on here? Well, if you click this continue button, then Robinhood is putting in 48 cents here. That's just the mid or the mark between the bid and the ask price. So that's what they are basing this profit loss and this grid on down here. If we were to change this to something else, say 40 cents, then you'll see that the graph below will update as well. All right, let's switch over to option strat and let's take a look at this trade's profit loss over time. Taking a look at option strat, you can see that I have already entered our trade here, target at the top. I've selected March 7th as the expiration date. We're purchasing a $123 call. We are selling the 124 strike call. And the graph here is going to show us our profit loss. So it's very easy to see that at expiration date, if we are above that $123 price, then we are going to be in the max profit range of $35. If we are below that price, we will be at the max loss of $65. And then anytime between now and the expiration date, any of these middle areas, option strat will show you what your expected profit loss will be. Now, same thing with Robinhood. Option strat doesn't know what price you are going to pay for these contracts, and you can change them. So say I click this $123 contract, I may not have to pay $5.90 for this. I may get this at a better price. Let's say $5.80. If that's the case, then option strat will adjust our max loss of $55 and our max profit of 45, and you can see the chart down here also will update. So it's important to enter the real prices of your trade into OptionStrat so that it can give you the correct information on the graph. If I want to take a look at finer details here, I can move my range up or down so I can see more specifically where I'm going to be at profit or loss. I can slide this all the way over. I can see the larger range as well. Implied volatility is going to be at the default. Always make sure to check implied volatility to make sure that you are getting the correct information for target over this next week. Now, this is just the basics of OptionStrat. I do have a video on how to use OptionStrat. I'll put a link to that down below. And just make sure if you have questions on spreads or any other financial questions, put them in the comments down below or come check out our Discord. We have over 100,000 members. Experienced people like myself and others are in the Discord every single day helping people level up their trading game. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.